That's fine. Okay. Eight and a
I'll call.
3.
I fold.
Call.
All right, I check.
All right, I check.
I am betting.
I'm calling.
2 queens on the flop, no thanks.
Oh, I'm calling. Okay, I check.
I bet.
Call.
I call. Check.
I am not betting, but I do not quit.
Okay, I check.
Strong Bad has a pair of queens. The Heavy has a pair of queens. Tycho has a pair of queens. Tycho wins the hand.
See, I actually know how to play this game.
Shalom, Williams. Shalom. Playing a little polka. We're playing a little polka.
I'll call.
I'm calling.
I will play.
Well, raise.
Think of all the delicious pancakes that bet can buy.
We haven't even gotten to the flop.
Okay, I fold.
Call.
I hate when people play.
I will fold.
I check.
Hard to hear. What's hard to hear, gang? My mic? My mic? My mic? My mic? Mike? Mike? Michelangelo? I've got it all maxed out now. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better.
This is less fun than one of Hamsar's late-night Jenga jams.
Late night Jenga jams. Let's go.
Maybe I won't check. Oh, check.
I'm good.
Jenga jams.
Free card!
Um. my settings are max. Max, 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 max. Max. Let's see. If I do audio settings. Audio input. Maybe I don't have it selected right. All this stuff changed on me, man. It sucked.
How about now? Any different?
Check City, USA.
Check.
My mic wasn't selected.
Tycho has a pair of kings. Strongbad has a pair of kings. Tycho wins the hand.
Yes, bringing home some bacon.
You unplug everything and everything changes. I've had to like slowly go back and change all these settings. I kind of knew it was going to happen too, and that's another reason I wasn't looking forward to it. It's a pain.
I call.
Calling.
These cars make me want to rip off men's arms.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Strong bad. Just grab an arm and start pulling.
Good luck trying to separate me from these guns.
I call.
Mucho mas mejor. A king and a 6. Nothing.
I'll check.
That's pretty much what a loser would do.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, I'll raise.
I fold.
Call.
You're thinking about going back to Vegas?
Checking.
I bet.
Nope.
Strongbad wins the hand.
For me? I'm raising.
I am out.
I'm raising.
Oh no.
I don't get
You gotta
pushed
fly to
around.
Vegas.
Maybe you do.
Definitely don't have money to spend. A 3 and a 7.
I call.
I'll call.
Pair of 7s.
I'm gonna check.
I'm betting.
Okay, I raise.
If I get a 9 and a 10, I'll have a straight.
Sandwich, sandwich, I love you, sandwich.
Would you like someone to order you some food?
If I get a 9, I'll have a straight.
I'll bet.
I'm folding these.
Pair of 7s.
Ooh. I mean, cool. Whatever. Let's see 'em.
The player has a pair of 7s. Strongbad has a pair of 10s.
Why play baby diaper cards?
Strongbad wins the hand.
I keep a betting the money. And no one that can beat me.
Cards.
The player has been eliminated from play.
Oh, look. A loser. In the wild.
Baby
actually thinking about this. Look at what I've become! You did this to me! Fold.
And I'm out.
I am raising.
Calling. I bet.
Nada. King's a high card, though. I might stick with it.
Fold.
Unless someone's sitting on an ace.
Yeah. I'm betting.
6, 8, King, 10. Pair
I'll bet.
jacks. I'll have a king
Tycho
Ooh,
has
I mean-
no full house. The player has
Oh, no,
a
he's
pair
got
of
full
jacks.
Those are cards I would play.
Tycho wins the hand.
I figured you weren't gonna like these cards.
high. He spanked me. He spanked me. That was a little embarrassing.
Crap.
I fold.
I'll call that.
Oh, check.
Well, Lord have mercy.
No shame in fold.
Okay, I bet.
Raising it up.
It's been okay, man. It's life.
Yeah, fold.
I've learned to lower my
Tycho
expectations.
wins the hand.
I'm gonna get a repetitive stress injury raking in all these chips.
If I can sleep a couple hours a day, then I'm doing okay. That's the metric now.
Why? Why must all cards be so weak?
I'm
I'm
calling.
having deja vu with these cards.
I'm gonna call.
Chicken.
Seven, eight, nine.
Maybe. I'll check that.
I'll check.
I check.
Oh, I hate prudence.
Dang
I
it!
check.
I should have stayed there.
Man.
I'll call that.
I'll call that. I check.
I'm good.
I bet.
I don't think a pair of kings is gonna win
Raise.
this hand anyway.
Nope.
Fold.
Oh, maybe it would.
Max wins the hand.
I fold too.
Everyone folded to you. You win the pot.
But, all right.
An ace and a 3. Let's go.
I call.
Okay, I call.
But I can get a 2, 4,
Oh.
and a 5.
I check too.
And I got none of those.
Let's make this a little interesting, shall we?
What is this? What is fluff? Phooey!
A pittance.
I'm raising.
I'm raising.
I'm out.
I'm gonna fold.
Strong bad wins the hand.
Nothing like making a buck the easy way.
3 and a 9. 3 and a 9. Well, let's see the flop.
Call.
Oh, I'm calling.
In.
Checking.
Six, five,
Da.
king.
Check.
What is this garbage?
So how long you been with those Team Fortress fellas? That seems like steady work.
I do not understand.
The game's been on Steam for like 3 years. I imagine there was an audition process.
You know, I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to hear back. They have not replied back to me, which seems like that's a passive no. Yeah, I still don't have a response. What do you do, though?
Oh, yes, I understand. I kill many men very quickly.
I only hit him up last
Excuse me?
Saturday, so I don't know what they need to
I
do.
kill record number of soldiers, and I am commissioned to join the red team.
Strong bad wins the hand.
Oh, man. What happened?
You want me to say you won again?
I guess so. I mean, if that's what happened, for real and for true, right?
Die a sad, pitiful, painful death.
The blinds are now 200, 400.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
I'm folding.
Raise.
I am folding.
I don't know. Call. Folding like origami, huh?
Just
Check
killing this
disc.
game.
Let's do it.
No
Not
need to get
feeling it.
crazy, despite what Seal might say.
I could sell the Cheats nail clippings at Bub's for more than that.
Strong bad.
I'll stoke some action.
Let's see him.
Tycho has 2 pair. Strong bad has a straight. Strong bad wins the hand.
winagain.exe.gov.org. I call.
Must think about this.
Hey, Mr. Weapons Guy. I didn't take you for the thinking type.
I think very much.
Don't worry, I haven't had a salient thought since Prince put out Purple Rain.
I know this music. It's good. It's new, no? All right. I raise.
No way.
You would fight me? It is not advisable.
Why?
Yeah, I'm
They're
out.
stupid.
I'm calling. Check it out.
It's free.
I check.
I would have
I
had
bet
Jack
all
spot.
chips.
Squiddly wow! Fold.
The heavy wins the hand.
I win? I don't even remember cards.
All right. 7 and an ace. I'm feeling lucky now. Let's go.
I am in and ready to crush baby men.
Calling.
I'm in.
Free card!
Alrighty.
Pair of
I check.
kings, ace high.
I bet.
Fold.
Raise.
Break his spirit. Shatter his will to live. Fold.
Fold.
All in.
It's a regular university. Just, it's all online. Dang it.
Tycho has a full house. The player has 2 pair. Tycho wins the hand.
It's like spotting a solo level 5 on a PvP server and then rolling up in your flying mount, only to realize that he's being escorted by a cadre of stealth level 80 rogues. Am I right? Am I right?
The player has been eliminated from play.
But think of all the adventures we could have had.
The name of this university is Western Governors, based out of Utah. But everything's online, which suits me. But I can do some research, because I haven't really looked into it. It's at your own pace over 6 months. So they say if you're a full-time student, then you should be able to complete 4 classes in 6 months. It's kind of straightforward. I had too much going on, health and mental, and my stepdad dying and all that stuff. So basically 2 6-month terms. Um, I really just want to finish something in information technology, and I was pursuing software stuff, but I'm not so sure about that now. It's so competitive, and then with AI playing a big part, I'm not sure that's the way I want to go. Ultimately, it was my pursuit in trying to find something that was remote. I was like, well, if I'm doing software, I can work anywhere in the world. I don't have to be somewhere specific. But now I have these um, educational benefits that I want to take advantage of with being permanent and total. So, and I don't want to have to transfer all my credits and restart somewhere else. And WGU is pretty reputable. They're pretty well known now. That kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know. I need something to play. Have you seen any of the First Light game? Yeah, I like the creative side to stuff too. I don't want to be competing with computers. And it feels like a lot of it is competing. What is there? No, I don't like driving, bro. I hate driving, in fact. I hate it. You might as well. Yeah, I hate driving with a passion. Yes, this is the new 007.
Code Vermilion. Huh. Good shout. That's going on my watch list.
Yeah, I only wish actual MI6 work was as exciting. Have you watched anything good lately?
Actually, Emma and I started on this old school slow burn spy drama called The Chalk Circle, shot all in black and white. It's about this young codebreaker during the 1980s Cold War, played by Lydia Hunt.
Oh yeah, she's great. She was in the Overview Effect.
Right. So, this codebreaker, Imogen Swan, picks up some Russian spy chatter about a contact in the highest echelons of UK intelligence called
extra missions, bonus objective type things. How do I...
However, no... one takes her seriously. She's shut down by her superiors, and she starts her own mole hunt.
Sounds promising.
Back
Can
for
you watch
more,
it on
I
show
see.
reel?
Just can't help myself, can I?
Ah, bollocks. Nigel cancelled our semaphore subscription. Said it was all bacon contest and dramas about teenagers feeling sorry for themselves.
He wouldn't be into it anyway.
That's not what I wanted. I just wanted back to the main menu. Dumb. I'm hoping they end up adding some kind of multiplayer or something to this. It'd be kind of cool. Don't play this game if you're going to have seizures. Doesn't tell me what percentage of these game missions that I've completed. Like stuff. I want stuff. I want data. Where's my data? You know what I mean? I'm already good at IT stuff. Like, I've been doing it for forever now. Like, that's what I got trained for in the Marine Corps. I just don't think software programming's smart. Define happy. Now you're starting to get into like the intrinsics of life, and that's way more complicated because things don't make me happy. I make me happy. I don't know. I don't wake up eager to do anything, but a lot of that's depression. Like, there was a time when I was like excited to show up at drill and do things that I've never done before. I was excited to like show up for my IT jobs. And the last 6-7 years, my depression has just taken over. And I have a hard time enjoying playing video games, which used to be like my main thing. Like, I would do everything else just to get to this, and now it's hard to even enjoy it. And so there's still things I'm trying to work I don't know if I romance work. I think a lot of people romance work where it's like they want to have this end all be all career, and it's just the means to an end. It doesn't fucking matter. At least in my view, it doesn't matter. It's just a job, and it gives you fun tokens. And then you take those phone tokens and you can either put them in the bank, or you can spend them on Disney tickets, or you can take a trip around the world and you use those tokens for what you really want to do. Because what I really would like to do is travel. I don't want to be sedentary. Like, I would love to just travel, and that's all I do. Visit new places. There's so much to see in the world. And so, since I'm not independently wealthy, I can't just afford to go wherever I want when I want. Then I've got to earn those phone tokens. And it doesn't matter what I do to get those fun tokens. Just has to be something that doesn't want to put me in a straitjacket. Like, I could not drive for a living. I definitely could not. I hate people. I don't hate people. The less I have to interact with people, the better. If that makes sense. I think I played 5 minutes of this game. Where is it? What change vertical sync's fine. Motion blur, I don't care. Volumetric cloud. Sure. What? It just crashed. I mean, what's wrong with my mindset? I don't know. Search challenge seems in place. What is this? Nope. Stop. I think I understand why I stopped playing this game. This is too much. Why? That was stupid. I don't even know what happened. Something happened.
Mayday! Controls unresponsive. Tower, do you read? Shit. Comms are down.
Because what God does isn't what we are doing. It's not apples to apples. Yeah. No, it's definitely not apples to apples. Because we're talking about doing three-dimension tasks versus infinite tasks in a realm of unlimited ability. It's not apples to apples. When the universe does everything you say, everything you think, and everything you feel, because everything's in harmony, there's no way to compare that to what we're experiencing, which is complete discord. Who says he's not working for tokens?
Which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago.
Tokens from our eternal salvation that glorify him.
Not me. I never lost control. Your face to face with the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for a fallen land. For years and years I roamed. I gazed stare at all the millions here. We must have died alone.
Why do I have like 4 desktop audios? Yeah, so I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is it's not the same. Like, God expects us to go out and do good works, but we can't do anything that's similar to what God does, other than what happens through the Spirit. We're not able to perform or adequately, if what's the word? It's like comparing a surgeon to a garbage man in terms of technical ability. It's just not the same thing. But what's wrong with the way I think? Like, is work supposed to be the center of my attention? Or is it supposed to lead me to the things that I want to do? I kind of feel like work and living in a three-dimensional life are the same thing, that it's a means to an end, that we're supposed to learn from it. We're supposed to be exposed to it, but it's not the end all be all. I don't disagree with that sentiment. I just don't think work is the expression of God or an expression of us to God. It's a practice. It's what he commanded us to do when we left the Garden of Eden. And that command was because we ruined what we had in the garden, we were going to work by the sweat of our brow. It wasn't necessarily, it was a punishment, really, when you think about it. Because ultimately Adam and Eve were living in retirement before they went to work. And then because they jacked everything up for everyone else, then we all get to work. I say that tongue in cheek. I don't mean that they actually jacked everything up for us. It was all part of the plan. Renewing the mind. In which context? It can't be all context because everything's so finite. The mind is finite. Can't be all context. It has to be specific context. And God works in specificity. He gave us 10 commandments, not one, well, just go do something commandment. Go do something. That's what I command you to do. No, he said, no, do this, do this, do this, do this. He's precise and accurate. To a fault. Not to a fault. I say that tongue in cheek too. Yeah, but there's got to be context to what you're referring to. Renewing mind. There has to be context to it. What is the context of renewing your mind in Romans and Corinthians? Romans is Paul's letter detailing and explaining the gospel and its implications on theology, faith, grace, God's sovereignty, Israel's role. Paul shifts to practical application and links it directly to the preceding mercies of God. That's the context, right? For example, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers and sisters, in the view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is the true and proper worship. And you think that that ties into what I do on a daily basis for employment? But isn't understanding that work is the sacrifice, right? We lost something. We lost something in the Garden of Eden. The punishment and the sacrifice is the work, regardless of what you're doing. If your full-time job was dropping a deuce every day, that's your work. That's your sacrifice. To offer your bodies as a living sacrifice. The work is the sacrifice. It doesn't say to do it with joy. It just says to do it. Just do it. Just like Yoda said, just do it. I know that was Nike, but they stole that from Yoda. And that the sacrifice is automatically, that's how I read it. I appeal to you, therefore, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. It's an automatic thing. If you're working and you're doing something that's supplying, because ultimately we work so that we can care for families, and then we can perpetuate that our families are going to worship and love God. And so that's the end to the means to the end is perpetuating a love for God. It doesn't mean that you have to, I don't know. I just don't take it that way. And that's 100% me. I just don't look at that and see by necessity that I'm supposed to love everything that I do every day of the week, all the time, every minute of the day. but it's as a requirement, I should be doing it to support God. Because you can't tell me that when Jesus went to Gethsemane and started bleeding from every pore, he's like, wow, this is fun. Because for a fact, on the cross, he said, Father, take this cup for me, but not my will, your will be done. He didn't want to do that shit. He did it anyway. I think happiness and joy are confused. They're not the same thing to me. Happiness, like, if I'm being honest, I feel joy in this moment because we're having a discussion and we're sharing minds and ideas. Like, I think that's beautiful. I find joy in that. But I'm not ecstatic. I'm not overtly emotional about some significant point or process. Like, to me, happiness is like, oh, I'm so happy. I got birthday cake. And then you eat the birthday cake, it's over. No, I'm not saying Jesus didn't want to save us. That's not what I'm saying. I think in the moment, right, when you're suffering, and we know that from Gethsemane to when he died on the cross, he was suffering. It was a continual suffer, right? And at some point, he turns to God and says, paraphrasing, if there's another way to do this, throw me a bone. But if this is the way it needs to be done, then I'll do it. That's what he's saying. And I think we can all understand that. I think we all empathize with that. At some point in our life, we're going through our own Gethsemane. And we turn to God and we say, is there another way? Because this shit sucks. It's hard. It's hard. Everything about it. There's no easy. There's no simple. Everything's hard. Everything's difficult. And it doesn't matter who you are. Everyone on this planet. Yeah. And the example there was submitting, right? Submitting to God's will. But that's also off topic. We're not talking about God's will. We're talking about our relationship to work and how that relates to the beyond. And I don't know if I feel like there is any relationship to whether I'm an Uber driver or whether I'm singing in God's choir. There's no direct connection there. If I'm playing music for God or driving Uber, there's just not a parallel for me in my mind. I never said I didn't want to work. Good times. No, I want to work. I just don't want to be a CDL driver. Because that seems like the shittiest job. I think I'd rather be a trash man than a CDL driver. Because in reality, that's what it is it not? Like, I can like it or love it, regardless of how I feel in the spectrum. I put energy in, I get something back in return. And then I use that return to do something. That's the equation, right? And ultimately that is an eternal principle, right? Like God puts energy into the universe and he creates things. And so that has an output. And what does that output do for him? What does my input create and what does that output create for me? That's the way my logical brain wants to understand it. I don't know if that I'm not saying that I'm right, right? Like I'm not saying that I'm right, but it's it's also physics. It's laws of physics. Energy in, energy out. But that's what I have to work with. You know, I'm trying to understand things and God expects us to use our brain. No, there's lots of logic in the Bible. Lots and lots of logic. And ties that we don't even understand. Like I just learned this recently. Did you know that Xerxes from 300 is the Greek name for the king that was married to Esther? Esther was married to Xerxes. So here's Proverbs 4:5-7. To me, this is kind of the root that we're supposed to use our frontal lobe, our gray matter. It says, "Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them." And I'm assuming that's talking about gospel, right? Do not forsake wisdom. That's understanding. And wisdom is the application of knowledge. And how do we acquire that knowledge? Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. But honestly, this what you just said contradicts Proverbs. Proverbs 4:5-7. Get wisdom. Do not forsake wisdom. She will protect you. Love her. She will watch over you. Wisdom is the application of knowledge. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, you can't. So the core idea behind wisdom is it's truth applied. Truth, knowledge applied. No, I think it's even culturally, right? Like you go to sages because of their wisdom. And what does that wisdom come from? Through experience and applied knowledge. Jesus is the truth. I agree with you. But where does that truth come from? And how do you apply that truth to your noggin? And then it becomes wisdom. It's not trusting the world, it's trusting my gut. Trusting my intuition. As much as I hate saying that. Because we're all guided by our own sense of where to go. And here's another one, James. But wisdom that comes from heaven, and first all pure, then peace loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. This contrasts so much of what what I'm trying to explain. Wisdom comes from the application of the principles of Jesus Christ. That's what I'm trying to say. And those applications are experience. You experience something, you feel good about it, and you repeat that process. That's all I'm trying to say. Because then you learn, right? Then you have a knowledge. So boil it down in a nutshell. Ultimately, God tells us to serve, right? So we then go out and we serve, say we do Meals on Wheels and we take food to people. We then learn that there's something altruistic about that experience, and it makes us feel close to God. So then we repeat it. But that repeating is the knowledge. You're not doing it blindly at that point. You're doing it because you understand. You understand that doing something good for other people makes you feel closer to God. That's the wisdom. And then when you're closer to God, he speaks to you. And he tells you, hey, do this, do that. You feel his spirit and he guides you. And then you gain more wisdom. Yeah. Well, closer in the sense that you become one, right? Like Christ and God are one in purpose. And it could even be argued that they're the same person because they're so close. That's the ultimate goal, right? To be like this. Like this. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just go be a bouncer at a strip joint. serve those girls. I don't disagree with what you're saying. I just don't think it's as critical to be like, I'm happy at work. I just don't care. It mattereth not. It's like watching one of those videos from James Tallarico where he's like, abortion's not anywhere in the Bible. And I was like, well, neither is snorting coke off of hookers' asses and dropping nukes on people. I guess we can do that too. Oh man. I'm not even sure what I'm doing anymore today. It's Friday. I need some sleep. Fell asleep for like 3 hours last night. Been up since 3. All right, brother. I will check in with you later. Thanks for stopping by, man. Love you too.
Who is mad?